What if I told you that you could learn 3 times faster than you do now? Sounds unbelievable, right? Imagine cutting your learning time down by 70%. Master any skill faster, build your career quicker, and achieve your dreams in record time. Whether you want to get rich, become an expert in a field, or level up your life, the key is learning smarter, not harder. The problem is, most of us are wasting time with old, outdated methods that don't work. But guess what? In this video, I'll show you exactly how to accelerate your learning and unlock your full potential, starting today. Keep watching to find out how you can learn faster than ever before. Ready to speed up your learning journey? Traditional learning is slow and outdated. Think back to how we learned in school. We were taught to memorize information, cram the night before the test, and forget it the moment the exam was over. That's not learning. That's just storing temporary facts. Real learning is about understanding, applying, and making things stick long term. The truth is, when we focus solely on input, reading, listening, or watching videos, we miss the most important part. Applying what we've learned. It's like reading a book on how to swim without ever jumping in the water. You have to get your hands wet to truly master something. Why should you care about learning faster? If you want to be successful, learning faster is one of your biggest advantages. Whether you're starting a business, trying to get better at your job, or learning a new skill, time is the biggest resource we have, and you can't afford to waste it. Think about it. If you could speed up the way you learn, you'd be ahead of your competition. You'd acquire new skills quickly, and you'd move closer to success faster. So, learning faster isn't just a nice to have. It's a must if you want to stay ahead in the game. So, how can you learn faster? Let's break it down with some key techniques. 1. Focus on key areas. One of the easiest ways to speed up your learning is by focusing on the areas that will give you the most return. This is similar to the 80-20 rule. But here's the twist. Instead of just focusing on the most common words in a language, look at the 20% of the skill that will give you 80% of the results. For instance, in programming, you don't need to learn every coding language. Just focus on the most important ones that will help you in real-world projects. 2. Use spaced repetition. Instead of cramming everything at once, spread out your study time over days or weeks. This method is known as spaced repetition, and it works by revisiting information multiple times. Each time you come back to something, your brain reinforces those connections, making them stronger and easier to recall. 3. Practical application. Another powerful way to learn faster is practical application. Instead of just passively consuming content, start applying what you learn immediately. For example, if you're learning how to design a website, don't just watch tutorials. Get your hands dirty by actually designing a website. The more you practice, the faster you learn. 4. Project-based learning. Entrepreneurs know that the best way to learn is by doing. Instead of reading endless books about business, start a side project or business venture. The real world teaches you lessons you won't find in textbooks. 5. Challenge yourself. Instead of just repeating what you're already good at, challenge yourself to tackle new, more difficult tasks. This is deliberate practice, but with a twist. Find the hardest parts of your business or skill set and make those your focus. Struggling through these challenges will make you much better, much faster. 6. Reverse engineering. A great trick for learning anything faster is reverse engineering. Look at someone who's already mastered the skill you want to learn and break down what they've done. If you're trying to become a successful entrepreneur, find a mentor or study the path of someone who's where you want to be. Learn from their mistakes and successes. 7. Multi-sensory learning. Accelerate with your senses. Use more than one sense to learn faster. Your brain works best when you engage multiple senses. This approach is known as multisensory learning, and it works wonders. The more senses you use, the stronger the neural connections become, making information easier to retain. For example, if you're learning a new language, don't just read books. Listen to podcasts, repeat phrases aloud, and even write down sentences. Use visual, auditory, and kinesthetic methods. 8. The power of setting goals and gamification. Turning learning into a game will keep you engaged and motivated. Set milestones and rewards. Learning doesn't have to be boring. Set mini goals that lead to bigger milestones and reward yourself when you hit them. Small wins keep you motivated and make the learning process feel less like a chore. Gamification. Another way to keep learning exciting is by gamifying the experience. Use apps or create challenges where you track your progress and compete with yourself or others. This makes learning feel more like a game, which keeps you engaged and motivated. 9. Sleep, rest, and recovery. Boost your learning. Don't skip sleep. Your brain needs rest to process what you've learned. Sleep is crucial when it comes to learning. During sleep, your brain works hard to process and store information you learned during the day. Without enough rest, your brain can't make those connections, and your learning suffers. Take breaks when studying, and always ensure you're getting enough sleep to let your brain recover. 10. Adopt a growth mindset for unlimited potential. Your mindset will either make or break your ability to learn faster. If you believe that you can't improve, you'll stay stuck. But with a growth mindset, you'll believe that learning is a process and that you can always improve with effort. Instead of thinking, "I'm bad at this," start saying, "I'm not good at this yet." Start focusing on the most important things, apply what you learn immediately, and make the process fun and engaging. Now go ahead, start applying these tips and speed up your learning process today. Success is waiting for you, and the faster you learn, the faster you'll get there.